Can you tell us about a hackathon? Michael, I've got no tech background, but what happens in a hackathon?
Hackathon is an event where you get tech-minded people, and they don't have to be engineers. You could have anyone, even if you're in marketing or you're an accountant or something, you can still go to a hackathon and join a team. They have varying time frames, typically the ones I've seen around 30 hours, where we have these tasks, or you can bring your own task and say, we're going to build this over this period. The first one I went to was in 2014, I think. That was called Wollongong's hackathon.
That's great.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
over at UOW, and I went there with an idea of building an internet-connected chicken hatchery, and that was because at the time my mother was into chooks, and whenever she went overseas, I'd have to look after all these chickens and incubators and things like that. And I thought this should be on the cloud, right? And over that 30-hour period, we 3D printed this model. It was a chicken egg hatchery, but it was shaped like an egg. It had a little trader that could rock back and forth. It had temperature sensors in it. It had a little heater and a fan so it could control the humidity. And it was all connected to the cloud. It had this user interface showing whether there was vibration and the eggs were starting to hatch, and it could send alerts to the phone. We built this whole system in 30 hours with a team of 4 of us. And I just remember at nighttime, I was clocking past, midnight, then 1 a.m., then 2 a.m. So I'd had this 3D printed robot arm that would rub out the time and then, draw the time in whiteboard marker. And so you could always tell, how late into the night it was getting. And everyone was still working. It was still bustling, and nobody here is being paid a cent. And they're building amazing things, like doing what should take a business months or years to build in the space of 30 hours. And it was just eye-opening to see what people are capable of accomplishing when they're doing something that they're really passionate about. My team won that hackathon, which was fantastic. We got a big novelty-sized check, and that was one of the little points where I realized, I've probably got to go out into that entrepreneurial space and start, really doing this every single day. That's another thing as well. That one of the lessons is understanding how powerful a motivated team can be as well. If a team actually understands what they're working towards and has buy-in into that vision, it's not just 10x, it's 100x in what can be accomplished by a team that's really focused and working towards something meaningful.